This is Renee Rockwood, also known as Nani Knits. I just wanted to update you a little bit on my 12 at a time sock project because I am almost done. I'm really excited. I have made it to the toe. I'm about halfway through the toe at this point, so I'm going to be getting ready to cast off. The next video you will see, well, you probably won't see a video. You'll probably see an update photo where I pull all of these puppies off the needles. So I'm really excited about that. I feel like this project has taken me longer than it normally would. I know you guys have been seeing like really sporadic updates from me, and it's because I feel like as soon as I cast this project on, life just happened. I think in my first video I told you guys that I had gotten a puppy. That's crazy. I didn't realize, I mean, yes, having a puppy is hard work and, you know, there's a lot that goes into that, but boy, it has been a lot. And then, so you might actually hear them, by the way. My pug is whining as we speak. She wants to be up here with me, of course. But so that happened, and then my office flooded, and like, it's just been crazy, and I haven't had near as much time to knit as I feel like I expected I would have at this point. So, but you can see here, I've got them all rocking and rolling here. And then on the back side, you can see all of my heels. They're just short row heels. It's pretty awesome. So I'm not gonna do any knitting in this video. I just wanted to kind of jump in, show you guys where I'm at, show you guys what it looks like once they get a little bit long, and then give you some tips and tricks because I have learned a little bit through this process, just kind of trying it, and some suggestions have been made to me, and I tried them out just to see how it would go. So the first thing was a suggestion that was made to me by the woman who made the original 12 at a time sock video. She goes by Crafty Dilemma on YouTube. She was kind enough to let me know that she feels that it's easier to put the actual skein of yarn into the sock itself once it gets to a certain point. To put the actual skein of yarn into the sock itself means that you're drawing from inside the sock, and therefore you really don't need this whole box setup situation. And so I tried it, and being able to knit through an entire row, I mean, I could literally just like throw this thing around without having any concerns about getting any kind of tangle, flipping them over, or, you know, anything like that. I mean, granted, once you flip a sock over, the needle is twisted, and so you ought to flip it back, but, you know, I just didn't have any real concerns at all. Now, so that was the plus about that, and I love that. The drawback, however, is that I'm like a super cozy knitter. Like, I like to just kind of, you know, put my knees up and scrunch up into a little ball and, you know, it's kind of a close quarters sort of person. That was not conducive for that. Having all of those balls of yarn inside the sock made this really bulky. And so, you know, when I'm trying to kind of knit, and it just didn't really, I couldn't find a spot that was really comfortable. You know, if I was working on these ones over on this end, these ones are heavy over here, so they're kind of pulling me down this way. And so it was too much bulk for me. And I had already gotten past the point of the heel. And so I was already comfortable with working with the box. And so I was just like, you know what, I can't do it anymore. I ended up putting it back, but it did work probably about a little over an inch with them in the sock. And I mean, all in all, it was really great, with the exception of just not being able to kind of, for me, get comfortable on the couch where I was knitting or in my chair, you know, anything like that. So that was one thing. Another suggestion that I actually made to myself in, I think, my first video was about weaving in the ends. You can see here that I did not actually end up weaving in the ends. I went through and I just tucked them in, and that's all fine and dandy, but they do come out, and then they tangle on your yarn that you're working with, and you just get kind of twisted up, and I mean, it's not like a tangle in the true sense of the word where you need to sit there and like focus on untangling it, but it's just kind of one of those things where you like, you know, you have to kind of pull it all out and figure out what's what, and every turn is kind of annoying to do. So I would recommend weaving them in. Listen to your own advice, weave them in, because I think it would be much easier. You know, am I gonna do it? Yeah, probably not. I'm very lazy and I hate weaving in ends. It's like the bane of my existence. If I didn't have to do it ever, I probably wouldn't. But I will weave them in 6 months once I finish this project, and then my husband will be able to wear his socks someday. That's a joke, but only sort of a joke. So those were the two main things I feel like were really, you know, tips that I could give you. I would definitely work on 2 needles. I actually really liked this process. Don't let your dog chew on them. My dog scarred one of my cables, and I've been kind of like tugging it through for the last, I don't know, she did it probably 15 rows ago or something, and I don't want to change the needles. See, this is where, you know, you get a project on the needles, you've been working on it for a while, you're like, I'm ready to be done, and so you're kind of get into like maybe a little lazy mode. So anyway, I'm really excited about this. I feel like it's been a lot of fun. It's been more fun for me, I think, knitting them 12 at a time than it would be just to do, you know, 2 at a time or 1 at a time. I would never have gotten 12 socks done. I can almost guarantee it. I'm one of those people who has second sock syndrome really bad, and I just never do it. I joke with my dad about that he's an 80%er. I'm like a 95%er, except for when it comes to socks. Then I'm a 50%er all day long unless I do them 2 at a time or 12 at a time. So I would highly recommend trying it. I've had a lot of fun with it. I feel like it's been one of those projects, like if you need a project for at home, I would definitely recommend doing this. I feel like when I cast these off, I'm gonna be so excited, because, well, I'm already excited, but it's really neat to think that you know, in one fell swoop, I'm gonna have 6 pairs of hand knit socks. So I definitely would recommend doing it. Challenge yourself, why not, right? Like, it's been so much fun, and all in all, really good experience. Thank you guys for helping make it a really good experience. So I think that the next thing that you'll see from me will be, I will probably post a photo update once they are all off the needles, and then that'll be it. So if you are interested in following any of my social media, I am on Instagram at Nani Knits. I am on YouTube. You can subscribe to my channel. I am on Facebook, Renee Rockwood, which I feel like I might start a Nani Knits Facebook page at some point soon, for all of my knit designs and stuff like that, but I have not yet. So let me know if there's anything else that you want to see, if there's any techniques that you want to see. I'm having a lot of fun with this, so please feel free to ask any questions about this project. I am loving seeing the people who have already started them, started their own 12 at a time sock project. It's really been cool to see all of your updates and all of that sort of thing. So please keep them coming. I'm really excited to see all of your progress and see if you come into the same, you know, challenges that I have, or if you, you know, if you discover something really cool that makes the project easier or makes it more fun, please let me know. This is not the last time that I will be doing this. So, have any questions, please feel free to comment, let me know, and otherwise, happy knitting!